it's finally here. For $40 you can get early access for InZOI. This life simulation game will be offering free updates after that base price. Now, InZOI launches in early access March 28th, and since I cannot cover gameplay, I will be pinning links of content creators that show off pretty detailed gameplay so that you can get an idea if this game is right for you. But I will say the initial price for this game I think is reasonable, especially considering all the updates you're getting. However, of course, I don't know the full monetization strategy for the game going forward. Honestly, my hope for anyone who plays InZOI is that they would continue with a DLC schedule and of course free updates. Now, of course, DLC has very big downsides to it, but personally, I prefer it to other models such as subscription services and of course those pesky microtransactions. That aside, I want to get into this reporting from Sims community. Yes, I am late to this, but I just want to make sure everyone has all the information they need to make the best decision possible. What's really remarkable is they just launched a full roadmap. Now, interestingly enough, this is for the rest of 2025. I will say this shows some ambition and it also shows they are pretty organized. The first update comes in May of 2025. Update number 1 will include a mod kit, changes to weight muscle adjustment, in-game cheat codes, relationship improvements, an adoption system, improvements to build mode and new furniture, InZOI improvements, and outfit updates. Now, honestly, you will have to wait to get the full details of all these updates. However, I will say May is going to be an exciting time for content creators such as modders. I'm very curious to see what everybody's going to do with this game, regardless of how it turns out. Now, for August of 2025, we get update number 2. And update number 2 in August actually includes some fairly substantial material. It includes swimming and pools, more resources for editing your cities, an AI build mode, which I don't know what that entails, freelancer jobs, improvements to text messages and skills, improvements to parenting, and a new DLC release, which is going to be the Cat Island world, as well as a Southeast Asian inspired new city. And of course, I think it's also good to note that these updates seem substantial, but they're also decently evenly spaced. There's some time between updates to adjust bugs and other issues. I don't think an update every month would be a good call. October of 2025 brings our next update, and this comes with a family tree hotkey customization build mode where you're able to adjust object size, which I think is really good to have, of course, new furniture, moving home user experience improvements, InZOI continued improvements, and mod updates. And again, I understand that some of this is rather vague, but I can't really complain too much about it being vague because they're giving a roadmap through the rest of the year, and I think this allows them to have some flexibility in what all these updates mean. And finishing the year off in December, we get a memory system, ability to move cities, interaction responses based on traits, a build mode improvement, and new furniture, even more improvements to InZOI, mod updates, new outfits, and indoor temperatures. Now again, if you want to know the full features of early access as it stands right now, I definitely recommend checking out the links below, give those creators some love. I am a Mac user, so I may or may not be covering InZOI for much longer. The reason I have been covering InZOI is just because I think it's really important to pay attention to what's going on in the Sims genre. And honestly speaking, I think this could make an impact, maybe not in the same way some people espouse, but I still think it is important to cover. I do wish everyone who plays this game the very best. Again, I might cover it from here and there, but I won't myself be able to play it. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Do you think the price is fair? I personally do think the price is fair, and I really think it's great that they seem organized. As always, please take care, and I will see you in the next Sims or Paralyzed video.